So today we're in my home office. This is Ginger. And we're going to go through what's in my bag. It's something people ask me. And I feel like I've curated the perfect bag experience over the last 10 years. And part of that has been financially, being able to afford everything, that we have in this bag today. And also just trial and error. I've been working in nomadic work before it was cool. Since the pandemic, everybody works from home or works in coffee shops now, but I've been doing it for a long time. So I feel like I'm kind of qualified to have the ultimate daily carry bag for a nomadic worker. And this is what it is. So we're starting off with the bag itself. I've had bags that go across you, I've had backpacks, and although backpacks don't always look as cool as maybe like a messenger style bag, they're way more comfortable and they're actually way more practical, generally speaking. This is the Tumi bag here, and Tumi do lots of styles, but this is like more of a modern style, which I really, really like. But let's just jump in. First of all, we've got the MacBook Pro M2. I always used to get the bigger MacBook Pro, but since they've increased the screen capacity, I actually was able to go for the smaller laptop, which is actually way more practical for carrying. And then when I'm in the office, we have the monitor anyway, so there's no real need for the bigger screen in these new MacBook Pros. A lot of my time is spent designing as well, whether it's designing systems or a company I'm working on, and so the Apple laptops are just amazing for that type of experience, and you just don't get issues with them. This is actually the last generation. They've actually brought a new one out now, and I don't need to replace this because it's a fantastic machine, really, really reliable. Also, I will carry an iPad Pro, and this is the Pro. And I also bought the additional keyboard. So this is quite an expensive thing. It's like these iPads like $900, and then these keyboards are like $200, $250. So, but I actually felt I used to have an iPad that didn't have the SIM cards in it, and I didn't get as much usage out of it. So my recommendation is get the iPads with a SIM card in. You'll get a lot more use out of it. And I actually found the keyboard actually really turned it into a work machine as well. So when I'm using my laptop over my iPad, it's just different jobs. I try and use this for like research in a coffee shop where I'm trying to stay kind of compact and focusing on a task. For what I do, the iPad Pro isn't good enough for a daily work tool. I have to still rely on having a laptop as well. But for research, web browsing, email replies, this is fantastic, and you can really enjoy it in a small space like a coffee shop. Of course, I've always got my phone on me. I use the iPhone 15 Pro, magnetic to the back, the Plaid, it doesn't sound right, the Plaid AI for recording calls and transcribing them using AI. Okay, so in the kind of main compartment, we have a battery power pack. This is the SureGuard battery pack. This will charge my MacBook Pro and my iPad to full. So this is the second one of these I've had from these guys. I just actually got this one recently. This is a must-have, especially when you're traveling on planes, coffee shops. You can't always get access to a plug socket, so this is amazing for that. Then I have this little guy here, like a pencil case type thing. I think this is like one of the most important things for any nomadic worker to have. I know if I'm going on a holiday, vacation, or anywhere, or just a hotel, if I have this bag with me, I know all this kit is with me and I can do whatever I need to do. So in here we have the adapter, so we can put an SD card. I think these new MacBook Pros do have SD cards in now, but you can get the SD card in, and you can also have the other adapters in the side. We've got backup cables, USB-C, a lightning adapter, the charger for the laptop. This monitor on my desk charges my laptop, so this just lives in here. This charging kit just lives in here. We've got two iPhone chargers in here as well. We've got the adapters for all of the laptop charging as well. I think it's really handy. Don't get as much use out of it as I'd like. This thing as well that I carry with me as well. What could this be? This is the Logitech for presentations. So it's a skipper. Inside it, you've got the USB dongle, which goes inside the laptop or the iPad, and then you can use this to skip through your presentation. it's really nice actually. It has a little haptic feedback for when you skip the slide. So when you're in a situation and you just need to start presenting, it's really handy to have your own presentation skipper because it just looks way more professional. There's been many times when I've been asked to do a presentation or I'm pitching my business, and it's been appropriate that I'm standing at the front of the room, so it's really good to have one of these. Always been a fan of stationery. I have spare pens. I've actually got my Mont Blanc pen, which is kind of enjoyable to write with, and I've also got a Lamy fountain pen in a little Mont Blanc kind of case as well. I've always got that with me. A Magic Mouse, Apple Magic Mouse. So I have two. I have the one on my desk and I have the one that's always carry with me. So this bag never gets really broken down. If I'm leaving the house, laptop goes in here, iPad goes in here, and I'm set. I've got duplicates of almost everything. So I've got two mice. I've also got a Magic trackpad as well that I use at home. I always am stocked up with business cards, plenty of business cards. I keep some in my wallet, but I always keep a big wad of those here in my bag as well. We've got in the bag, we've also got like a little carabiner thing, which is actually a USB charger. This here is a security thing for our servers that I carry with me. And lastly, the last pocket, kind of like practicality thing. So I've got these kind of lint rollers here, because if you're looking a little bit flat, I have Ginger. You can just roll yourself off, and you've also got some dude wipes, so you can keep fresh wherever you are. And last but not least, Apple AirPod Pros. These are the things that come with me absolutely everywhere, so the AirPod Pros are must-have in this collection. The main thing is this is kind of a go bag that I can just pick up, and I know that I can survive work-wise anywhere and work anywhere I want comfortably. So that's the bag there.